Yo, what's going on guys, HyperX here, and today I want to talk about a brand new game that was just revealed, one that you definitely want to have on your radar, called the Plucky Squire. This game honestly looks incredible. I love my sort of top-down Zelda style, or even sort of 3D adventure action games where you can kind of just explore a world, hack through some enemies, solve some puzzles, that kind of vibe. Honestly, these games are my jam. When this trailer first dropped, already I was kind of sold. The storybook opens, you sort of see this character drawn in these 2D illustrative manners, and it already looked kind of cool. Combat looked fun, exploring the world, solving some puzzles. I was already sold. I was literally like, this is going to be a game I'll play regardless. But then it goes and gets even better because towards the end of it, there is a 3D component where you jump out of the storybook and you then get into an area that looks like this, which looks incredible. This, of course, reminds me distinctly of things like The Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds, where you would go between the actual world itself and then sort of being a painting on the wall, things like that. Of course, it also has those distinct Toy Story vibes. So in this video, I quickly want to talk about what we know on the game, which admittedly isn't too much, but regardless, I want to talk about it because this looks hella cool. So if you guys do enjoy this, a like would be super appreciated. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and of course do be sure to keep it locked because as and when we find out more, as I want to get a chance to go hands-on, I will definitely be sharing more on this game. Anyway, to begin with, the top level summary for this, the sort of TLDR, is that you jump between 2D and 3D worlds in this charming action adventure, solving puzzles, boxing badgers, flying with a jetpack, and enjoying many more delightful and surprising mini challenges as you become the hero of a living storybook. Honestly, the part where he goes and gets hella swole as well, you guys know, I'm about that gym life, and when my guy goes and just gets massive arms and then starts just punching badgers and using those hefty arms on that bow, this guy, he definitely has his protein and his creatine. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, that aside, it says the Plucky Squire follows the magical adventures of Jot and his friends, storybook characters who discover a three-dimensional world outside the pages of their book. When the malevolent Hump Grump realizes he's the villain of the book, destined to lose his battle against the forces of good for all eternity, he kicks the heroic Jot out of its pages and changes the story forever. Jot then needs to face challenges unlike anything he's ever seen before if he's to save his friends from Hump Grump's dark forces and restore the book's happy ending. And of course, you can sort of see in the gameplay, when you do jump out, you go through these little sort of spiral portals, and suddenly we're on a desk which looks like a sort of happy blend between Toy Story, Micro Machines, Chibi, Robo, all those kind of like 3D action adventure games you just love. Honestly, you get so many of those vibes, but the actual visual style for it is really nice. Like, I really like sort of the quality of it. It's almost got this slightly sort of Play-Doh look to it, which again adds to the whole sort of toy aesthetic, but this is pretty sweet. Even when you look at sort of some of the puzzle solving elements where you're basically throwing words in to complete the story, which then has an impact in the world, they really are leaning heavily into the actual storybook narrative side of this thing. In terms of platforms, this is actually coming to pretty much all platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, Windows, and even Nintendo Switch, which is hella awesome, but it isn't coming till next year. Currently no exact date, it is just 2023. Honestly, I hope we don't have to wait too long for this one because I really want to play this. This was just like, whoo, this has just shot up my personal hype list for games that I'm looking forward to playing. But anyway, that's it for the time being. Quick little summary on the Plucky Squire. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Definitely a game to put on your radar. If you've missed some of our recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones on the channel, and do be sure to keep it locked because there's plenty more stuff coming very soon.